Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is October the 27th, 2022, and we got some AEW to talk about. Guys, I'm sorry, but I didn't really care for this one. There was no matches that I really cared about. Even the world title match, because for some reason John Moxley says, oh, let's have a match. Blah, blah, blah. He wants to put his title on the line against random people that doesn't deserve a title shot yet. Sorry, I got this weird pimple looking thing on my hand and I don't know what it is. It just burns. I think it's because I'm sweating so much. It's so hot in my apartment. I'm sweating like a maniac out here. Sorry guys, trying to fix my fan. I'm getting hot like crazy out here. Maybe that's why it's burning, because I'm sweating. Oh my god. It's not winter yet where I live. It's supposed to be winter. It's October. Well, it's supposed to be cold, not winter. It's supposed to be cold. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got some AEW to talk about. We got interesting things that will happen, I guess, to happen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we saw MJF having an interview, talking to Renee, because that's what her job is, be an interviewer. So he wants John Moxley to be 110%, right? So he wants all that. After the match between Penta, no firm to attack him before Full Gear. That's what historically came out, and MJF says, if you guys touch him, you're fired. Well, ladies and gentlemen, something bad happens at the end of the show. But, ladies and gentlemen, we had a video package of the Elites. Even Hangman Adam Page was there as well. They show them winning matches and being part of like the first episode of AEW, and they faded away. They are gone. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Are they gone? Did they leave AEW? No, I don't think they did. But ladies and gentlemen, we heard. Did you hear? Well, technically I read it. I didn't hear it. I heard other people saying it. But ladies and gentlemen, I read with my own blind eyes. I'm not blind. I don't know what I'm saying. But we heard that CM Punk will not come back to AEW. I don't know if he's released or not, but he might not be coming back. Oh my god. Well, he didn't want to open his big mouth. That's what he gets a problem with. We heard that Triple H wants to bring CM Punk back. No. Don't do it, Triple H. Come on, man. You got all these respectful wrestlers, and you get CM Punk, and your show's gonna go down. Because if you put a championship on this guy, he opens his big mouth, and then you guys screw your world championship. You thought giving the title to a part-timer Brock Lesnar screws the show, but you give it to CM Punk, opens his big mouth, and then you definitely lose your story for the world title. At least with Roman Reigns, he's a part-timer, but he's not opening his mouth. He's being a smart guy. He's being a smart cookie. So, ladies and gentlemen, first match of the evening, we got the Blackpool comeback, Claudio and Wheeler, Utah. I just spit on myself. They will be versus Chris Jericho and Daniel Garcia. And the winner of that match was Claudio pinning Chris Jericho. So that means Claudio and Utah win the match. But I guess they were cheated because there was a bat in the ring. Chris Jericho's bat. And I guess Claudio, Utah, one of those ding-dongs, has used the bat. But the Blackpool comeback wins the match. And then we saw Bryan Danielson in the backstage, and he's talking about he's going to use his anger onto his match against Sammy Guevara. And Utah says, oh, you're going to use your anger finally? He has a problem with him because he thought Daniel Garcia could be a nice guy. But he was wrong. Why do you get mad at Bryan Danielson? Because he thought a wrestler, not an entertainer. Could be one of them, but he wants to be an entertainer. Go to WWE, man. You want to be entertainers. Then we had Swerve Strickland and Keith Lee will be versing FTR to become the No One Contenders. Oh my God, this is like the first time ever they did a No One Contendership. Not just do a claw machine, you get a title shot. That's what they did with Penta, with a claw machine, and he gets a world title shot somehow. Cool. So ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match, and then we got the Gun Club. I don't know what the heck are they wearing, but I think they're trying to dress as FTR. They have like a ball cap, fake mustache. What are you ding-dongs doing? Bunch of jobbers. But at the end, we saw Cash Wheeler was getting choked out by the Gun Club, and then Swerve Strickland did a low blow on Dax, and then Keith Lee and Swerve gets the win after the little cheat. And then we got the Gun Club attacking FTR until the Acclaim came out and made the Gun Club run away. And we heard that Billy Gunn will have his birthday bash. Daddy Butt, I can't say the other one. He will have his birthday party in the AEW arena next week. Then we have Bryan Danielson who will be versing Sammy Guevara in a pretty decent match, not bad. But the winner of that match was Bryan Danielson. I think it was a referee stoppage. So he did a submission and he was doing these elbows to the skull to Sammy Guevara. Sammy couldn't handle it, and he was bleeding. It felt like what JD did to Dragunov, but he didn't do the elbows. He wanted to leave the pressure off of Dragunov. Bryan Danielson is good like that. He's like JD. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Bryan Danielson. Good job for him. Then we had Jamie Hayter who will be facing Rihu. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the guy that thought he knew wrestling, but doesn't know anything about AEW, because AEW, Rihu made a return, and she lost on her first match back from an injury, and she lost. She's a former champion, but she lost. AEW, would you do something right? You make she's the first ever women's world champion, and Jamie Hayter gets the win. Cool. And then Toni Storm came out showing her paper championship, showing around and saying, I'm the champion still. Yes, we know you're the champion still. We don't need to know that you're still the champion. Technically, you're the paper champion. You didn't beat Thunder Rosa, the real champion, so you're not the real champion. So stop thinking you're the real champion. Then we had Jon Moxley, the real world champion, will be defending his world title against a hand-picked number one contender, Penta. It was a pretty decent match, but ladies and gentlemen, Penta still didn't deserve it. He didn't win the number one contendership. But the winner of that match was Jon Moxley, and retaining the match. And after Jon Moxley's celebration did not end right, because ladies and gentlemen, the firm came out. Lee Moriarty, W. Missouri, the Gun Club, and Ethan Page. Retribution 2.0. Because they're a bunch of jobbers. Oh my God. They're a bunch of jobbers. They were nothing before they were part of the firm. They were nothing. They were nothing. Freaking T-Bar is W. Missouri. Slapjack could be one of the Gun Clubs. They don't have a North American African guy. No, that's Lee Moriarty. Never mind. And there's too many of them. But there was so many Retribution, and then they cut the rest of the extras off and put T-Bar, Slapjack, Reckoning, and Maze. But there's no woman in the firm. They're like Retribution 2.0. And historically, I guess, because he's now the boss, because I would tell you guys, he's Mustafa Ali. They're going to be a flop. because they got rid of the top guy that actually should be part of this thing and be the boss of it. But Stokely thought, oh, let me be the boss. Hey, you tried to be the boss of Diamond Mine and didn't really work out so well. So, no, you don't be the boss. Well, technically he is the boss now. Well, the Firm was attacking Jon Moxley, and then MJF came out. People were cheering for him, but he does not know what to do. There's so many jobbers there, and it's only one of him. It's still jobbers. He could still get his butt kicked because there's jobbers in the ring. There's still guys in the ring. He went back in the tunnel, and then when they were still attacking him, and then here comes MJF. I thought he would come out with a chair, but he didn't. And then he starts running into the ring, and then shoves everybody, and he told Stokely that you're fired. Well, that didn't really do anything because the Firm just attacked MJF. And then we got W. Missouri doing a chokeslam into the timekeeper's table onto MJF. Coolio. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Firm is like the Retribution 2.0, and they, just like Retribution, they never had a world champion in the team. None of these guys even won a championship in their whole entire careers. Just like the Firm, they wear black like just like the Retributions. They just don't wear masks. They wore masks when they first came as a team, show everybody that, oh, we're a team. But we found out who they were when they took them off at the pay-per-view. But that's what I think. I think they're Retribution 2.0, but AEW's Retribution. And maybe they could make it better, but I heavily doubt it because they have the Gun Club, the biggest jobber tag team in the world. They have Lee Moriarty. He was already in the jobber faction with the Nightmares, the Nightmare family. And then you got Ethan Page. He was with a tag team with Scorpio Sky and the American Top Team. He's not doing anything. W. Missouri, the only thing you remember this guy done is what he did in WWE with his catchphrase with Enzo Amore and what he did in Impact Wrestling. He's going to fade away right fast. And we heard that AEW Rampage, we will have a TNT title match. Wardlow will be having a match against Matt Taven. Another guy, a talented guy. Some people don't like him, some people do. I like the guy, he's talented. And he's going to be paid away if he signs. I think he did sign. I think I read something that he signed a contract to AEW. I don't hate the AEW. It's just AEW making stars is not what they do best. Impact Wrestling and WWE knows how to do that when the fans go nuts. They're making MJF the star only. They only make it MJF the star now. I think Tony Khan doesn't want MJF walk away from AEW in 2024 and head to WWE where he could be a big star. But AEW, I'm sorry, but you guys can't make stars. There's some wrestlers that nobody knows who they are because they haven't been on television. But with WWE, they use their jobbers. They don't use a lot of extras, only for Omas, but some of the top guys, just like Mojo Rawley got beat up, but people know Mojo Rawley because he shows up on TV. People know who No Way Jose was because he showed up on TV. That's how they know who they are, because they've been on TV. Who the heck is Aaron Solo? He's a guy that goes on Sammy Guevara's blogs. That's it. Or he wrestles on AEW Dark. It's like watching WWE main event, watching any other of those shows, AEW Dark or AEW Evolution, whatever it's called. That's not making stars. That's just, oh, you're a YouTube star because you're on YouTube. Just like WWE Main Event, I believe it's like on the W Network and Hulu, where it's on. You buy it off your phone. It's not a TV network. So I don't know, but ladies and gentlemen, please AEW try to make some stars here. Stop bringing people in and start making stars that the people you have, because it's not helping. No, people don't care about Adam Cole anymore. Nobody cares about who else came in that nobody cares about. Who came in last month? I don't even remember. Too many people. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Impact Wrestling results. That's all for me today. That was out. Bye!